So hey everyone, I am here with Alauria Corbin, who has been in the Year Clear Calling cohort this year. So Alauria, thank you so much for being here. It's been just such a joy. It's such a joy to work with you, and you've been in just an amazing commitment. And I know our journey kind of started in the Purpose Breakthrough Challenge. So I'm curious if you can like take your brain back to that place you were at when you joined the challenge, and just tell me what were you struggling with at that time? Like what was really in your blocking you at that period?
Oh yeah. Let's see. I have to think back now, because the shift is so different and everything is so different that I have to like labor to get back to where I was, which is a wonderful thing. Let's see. At the time, I was really struggling with a lot of indecision, a lot of just overwhelm and leaving my job, but not really knowing what was next. And I had worked with a career coach, and that didn't quite, it wasn't what I needed, because I really needed to know who I am
Mm.
rather than what my next job was. And so that was like when I started with you with the challenge, that was what I was like, oh my gosh, like this is crystal clear. This is not a lot of baloney. It was so precise and it helped.
Mm.
Like it cut through the crap and my crap, it cut through my crap and allowed me to see like, what do I need to focus on? What do I want my energy on? But really kind of reacquainted myself with me and who I am outside of a career, which was exactly what I needed.
So amazing. So can you tell people a little bit about like what's the process been like for you going through the course and what you've been getting from being in it?
Oh wow. The process has been it's been oh gosh, it's gentle and it's tough. And it is whatever you put into it, which I know sounds so cliche, but I really believe the tools are there. There is the weekly calls are an amazing source of support each week. We've got friends that are doing it with us, and even though these are women from all over the country, like we feel they feel familiar. We've been through so much and we see one another in each other's stories, which is amazing. So there's support. There's a big level of truthfulness that you have to have with yourself, and I was ready for it, and it's been a really really good journey. So I may have answered that. There may be more questions. I'm not sure.
I'll ask more questions. You know me, Lori. I'll always ask more
Oh,
questions.
oh yeah.
So-
Oh yes, I
oh
know.
yes, I'm great at questions.
You are.
Well, I'm curious, can you give people a sense of like how quickly you started to see change? Like what was that change? Like when like what happened and what was specifically the change that happened right away?
Okay. Well, the first change was when we did. So you did a Facebook challenge, which was 3 days. I saw changes inside of my brain in that challenge where I was like, wait a minute, this is a simple technique and a simple tool. And whoa, it works.
Mm.
So that was really within, I think that challenge was maybe well, I don't know if it's a week or maybe 3 weeks. I can't even remember, but it was some of the first tools that you were like, this is what I do to start my day so that I know. And I instituted a morning ritual, and instantly it was like, I don't know, it felt like I was taking care of myself, and that opened the door for everything else to shift. And
Mm.
that was really, really that was a really strong learning for me. But the changes, like, actually I was thinking about this today. There are some tools that you've given us, you've provided us, that I feel like I did really really great at to begin with, and some that I'm going to have to revisit. But that was one of the first tools that you gave us, was like, hey, go back and look again, like, and if you slip up, it's just go back and restart. And I just thought, I've got all these fantastic tools, and there are a couple of them that I know, that I'm aware of, that I'm like, I'm going to restart that. So that's exactly what I did.
Yeah. And then what did you get tangibly? Like what kind of result did you get from even just that morning ritual? Like what was the change for you around it?
um, wow. tangible, I think I'm thinking more of the intangible, like the inside, the soul work is what feels so good to me. If I think about tangible, like I think it's fantastic that you call this course your clear calling, because that's exactly what I have now. Like, I know my purpose in this world, and I know what I want to do. I know 10 years from now, 5 years from now, and a year from now. If you would have asked me this in November prior to your course, it was like I was trying to figure everything out. And now I've got the focus, and it's so I have a plan. Maybe that's my tangible. I have a vision, and a plan is written down on paper, which is fantastic. So.
That's amazing, right? So that you were able to really see that through the course of the time that we've done together, even though, like, I know I say that, and it's always nice to know, like, oh, you really did get it, which is so powerful.
Yeah, it really is. And I think this work is so different from any of the other work that I've done in the past. Like I said, like, I work with a career coach, and if I didn't know where I wanted to go, I think that's the difference, is that it helps you clear the path, but no one else is telling me what my path is. Like, you've really helped me see what my path is for myself. And that, I think that is such a gift, and is something that I am truly, truly grateful for.
That's so awesome. Well, thank you, Larry. It's been such an awesome experience with you. And I'm curious, you've talked a little bit about what it's like to be in the course. What is it like to work with me, and then also to be in a cohort?
It is so much fun to work with you. I love it. So it's wonderful. I feel like you're a friend that I've known for ages, even though I just really met you virtually in December. And I trust you, and I feel that I could tell you what I need to work on, and that you will help me do it in a way that is gentle, but it's affirming, and it's also like, there's no fluff. It's really like, it's so precise. I think that's one of the things that gets me. It's like, it's very precise, which helps. So that's what it's like for me to work with you. It's a lot of fun, and it's tough, and I like that. And then to be in the cohort is really good. And at first I was like, oh my gosh, all these people they're all from the West Coast. They're probably all know each other, and some of them do, which is wonderful. They have the yoga community in your area, but it hasn't made a difference. We've got people of all ages. We have people in different places in their lives, in different relationship status. And what's amazing is we hear one another in our stories. And so, like, what I'm getting from the women in the cohort is really, like, someone may share something, and it provides me with a nugget or a gem of some sort that I'm like, that I may not have shared it, but that was for me. So, and it's been really nurturing and very rich.
That's so awesome. And for those of you watching, to be clear on the time frame, it's been 3.5 months or so. Like, it's not really been very long since all of this started with Alauria, right? We're just only at the very end of the course. So really, I guess the question is, would you recommend your clear calling to other people?
I would. Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? No, yes, of course. Yes, but only if people are willing to, like, if they really if they want to know, like, I can't imagine a person who wouldn't want to know what they're really meant to do, what their soul was meant to do, how they're meant to show up in this world. Like, this course is it's a clear cut way to figure it out, and I love it. So yeah, I'm a huge cheerleader. So, and I love it. I really do.
Well, I'm such a huge fan of yours, Alauria. It's been just like, I love the beauty of the internet, that it brought us together, and that it's just been such a powerful connecting experience to work with you. So thank you for showing up. Like, you just show up so big in the course and showing up so big in your life. And, like, I'm just really grateful for you. So thank you.
Thank you so much. This fantastic. It really is. I'm like, oh, and my friend Nicole, my teacher Nicole, and I love it.
Awesome. Oh, that makes my heart so happy. Well, thank
Oh,
you for
no.
sharing so generously with others today as well, and your experience. And then you guys, join my community. You'll see Alauria around for sure.
Oh
Thanks,
yeah,
everybody.
absolutely. Yeah.
Thank you,
Yeah.
everybody.
Yeah.